Welcome to Ridiculous TV. I just handed over some stuff for this story. Ha ha, he said. Hey, how's it going? I was like, here's some freaking electronic tools. He said, alright, make it quick, girl. I said, hey, don't talk to me like that. Here's the batteries. He said, alright. And that's a quick update. I'm gonna try to do a lot of story stuff. We're gonna work on the quests. We're gonna work on quests today. So we're gonna see what we need. There's a new update. I'm not sure. Well, I did read what happened on the update. They're fixing a lot of errors and stuff like that. Find out. I gotta do this, or I would like to. I want to do these. Hand over items to proper printed circuit boards. Let's see what happens when I buy two of them. Find and raid. Well, I guess I didn't find those in the raid. I think I threw them away. Because I know I found some before. Oh, I know I found some before. Well, I guess I'll go find some. Sorry to bother you, Mr. Propar. Gotta go, bro. Gotta go, bro. Man. How am I gonna put this back in my mouth now? Alright. What do I want? I want this. I want to look at this. Okay. Energy elements. Energy element. Oh, we started already. You know we got to go looting. Because looting is half the battle. Come on now. Come on. Where they at? You don't spot shit, bro. Why did they see me? Oh, I see you. Alright, so I got that guy. But where's this guy? I gotta go look at those bodies. I got to. Why? Because I gotta.
Пацаны, еще накроют нас!
Why are you shooting at me, bro? Why are you guys trying to kill me? I think I accidentally killed a scav. Because they are on me. And they are not forgiving. Alright, ready? Oh, he messed up.
Ну-ка за мной все!
He messed up. Well, you're naked now. I don't have any ammo for this one. Let's go. Ah, what a beautiful scav. Damn, that gun's sick. Taking that, boy. Aha! What a successful scav, and that's how you do it. And that's how you do it. And this name's Push. When push comes to shove, I give nothing but love.
How's it going, family? Let me know if you can hear me.
Ooh, Waters is on. Waters. We hear you, bro.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited,
Got about 200 beautiful people with us at the start. Hope you're all doing amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. We got waters above in the building.
Someone asked, did I miss the stream? No, you're here at the beginning. We just started 2 minutes ago. So we're just getting going. Gonna give it a couple minutes. Let those notifications roll out, and then we will do what we do. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly. That way I won't mess around with my mic anymore. But I should have good levels. All right. Everyone's seemingly agreeing that the mic sounds good. I put out a post yesterday on X mentioning new YouTube video, and pretty much everyone said do a live stream. So it seems like my community cares a lot more about what's going on the world stage and what's happening rather than just the market. So we'll take this wherever it needs to go. I think we'll keep this free flow. There's a potential for us to maybe get a little bit into the charts. I'm not sure. But I think we want to just talk about life. It's been a lot going on lately. Hail Metallica, I appreciate you. Youth member for 35 months. You're a legend. You said, took a lot of profits from my crypto investments after holding them for years. Felt bittersweet, but I'm starting to reaccumulate with fresh eyes. That's the way to do it. You know, the people that were in crypto before 2020, probably a lot of mistakes were made. Then, if you learned, could have applied those in the bear market in 2022 and 2023. And this cycle was definitely different in several ways, but still for the long term. For the long term, you just get better and better at knowing when to accumulate and knowing how to de-risk. Which I suppose a lot of people didn't take those things seriously last year. A lot of people were in a position where they should have de-risked, but they didn't. And I think the whole buy the bottom, sell the top paralysis is taking over people's minds here in crypto land. And that'll definitely be a new theme for us moving forward here whenever we do talk about crypto or investments, because we have so many things happening right now in the economy and the geopolitical landscape, and obviously the so-called the leadership of the world, the politicians, and the way that they carry themselves, the way that they continue to spellcast humanity with their promises and all of that jazz. And sending you lots of love. You said miss these lives, much more needed than crypto. Thank you. Appreciate you, and hope you're doing amazing. In court, sending lots of love. I hope you're doing amazing. Yeah, that's clearly the vibe. Cells said crypto's gonna crypto. Let's get some tactics to keep healthy mind, body, and soul. So ask away, guys. Let's just chat. What are your questions? Feel free to share your questions in all caps. for anyone out there with super chats. I'm very grateful for your support. I will get to those for sure. So I can promise you any super chats we'll be able to answer throughout today's live. Of course, these numbers are going to grow with how many people are here, so it'll be difficult to maybe answer everyone's question. But I'm going to at least hang out for the next hour and a half, chill with y'all, answer questions. Let's get some visuals up on the screen. One second. Oh, by the way, for the people that have been asking about crypto and market updates and all of that jazz, one second. My StreamYard has made a major update.
Bottle water.
Hopefully you can see this on the screen, but there has been a major upgrade over in our Patreon for our mastermind community. I've gone ahead and added the full audio Red Pill podcast. For those of you that are new to my art, we do a weekly podcast over at patreon.com/watersabove. That one is usually about an hour and a half, sometimes a little bit longer, and it is a HD video podcast where I actually show the charts, I show you decodes, and everything is there. High quality audio, high quality visuals. And I was getting some requests over the years, which, by the way, this was kind of like dedicated to the 5-year anniversary of Waters Above. So we've been around for 5 full years, and this was like the way of taking things to the next level, bringing my supporters even more value for the same membership cost. So as of right now, the membership is still at $9.99 a month, and you will get a weekly full-length video podcast. So it's 4 1.5 hour podcasts. That alone is madness. It's an insane amount of value for the price. And then on top of that, you will also get the following day after I release the video podcast, I will be sharing a audio. So for those of you that like to listen to MP3s, which a lot of people have wanted to have a just audio podcast, there you go. And it is in highest quality that I can make it, as well as the Red Pill Podcast summary. So it's an overview. Takes about 3 to 5 minutes to read. So a lot of people were requesting that because I had some people that they joined Patreon, they really love the Red Pill, but it's long. For some people, of course, some people really value that because they feel like they're getting their money's worth. But then there were a lot of requests from people that are like, I have about a half an hour to watch. It would just be great if I could maybe check out that half an hour and then read the summary, and then I could watch the rest over the week until the new one comes out. And I finally came up with a system that worked with my schedule and a way to pull this all off. So crazy upgrade going on now over at patreon.com/watersabove. For anyone who is already a Patreon supporter, you get even more value now because this is included in the membership at no additional cost. So
Whatever, dude. Okay. Oh, man. I'm just kidding. But enough of that.
secure their spot.
After I put my headphones in, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. It's the flying bacon.
Promise you it is coming soon, as I've said many times. So we're building it with our team. Me using a Discord or a Telegram or a Facebook, or I'm not even using any course hosting programs. Like I'm not using Wix. I'm not using what is the other one? There's another one. What is it? There's just so many of these course hosting programs, and we built everything over there. So we built the entire ecosystem, and I'm really, really excited to launch that. But it's taking time because of how important this launch is for me to give everyone the best first impression and to feel like you're getting the most amount of value right at the start. So I'm really proud of this new project that's coming out. But in the meantime, we decided to upgrade the mastermind community membership. So yeah, again,
I
make
feel
sure to
like
check
I am
this out
exactly where I
after
need to
we
be.
officially move forward with the upgrade. Some of you might have heard about it from like an email a couple of weeks ago, but
Alright, hold
now it's
on,
official.
Waters. I gotta look this up, bro. I gotta look this up. Come on, bitch. Fuck? What the fuck?
Streets of Tarkov and handed into therapist. The journal
Give me
is
this.
located in the housing department building, which is located near the center of the map.
Right around the corner from this playground.
And there are 5 different spawn.
Or is there another one of these? How many of these are there? How many of these are there? I want that. So I'm not here though. Am I? This is next to the school.
Locations for the journal within the building, so I'll show you where to go. I will be starting right next to the collapsed crane spawn, and I will show you where the journal is located. So there's the collapsed crane, and then to my left you'll see the Lexus dealership. Now you're gonna run down this road, and then you're gonna go alongside this building, and right next to the playground you will see this building right here. This is the only entrance into this building.
Next to the playground. Huh. Only entrance to that building. I feel like I'm at a different playground. The school is here. I feel like there's 2 playgrounds. Gotta be 2 playgrounds. Because there is 2 playgrounds. See, but I'm by the vet clinic in the school, and I need to be over here. Populous census, Zelinsky Alley, B3A. Boom, 3A. And I'm over here by the school, so I need to go through that. Come on. Give me the strength, Lord. Yeah, right? I need to go through here. Get out of there. They're coming. And now I'm over here. Shit. How did I get over here? What am I looking at? I'm looking at that. That's cute, man. I need to go over here. This is a school. I need to go on this street. Yeah, I gotta cross here. Come on. Entrance to that building. Yeah. Shit. Now I'm stuck in here. What the frig? Come on. Yeah, I'm bleeding pretty bad.
We're good to fire! I see you!
Got me. Screw those guys, man. They're trying to hunt me down. Dang it. I was where I needed to be. Just gotta get the fuck out of there. What the fuck? Dang it. But I killed his friend and I shot the shit out of his nuts. I said, your nuts are gone, my friend. And, you know, he gone. And I should have just took out my shotgun and started blasting that fool, but I was freaking out. I was freaking out. What can you do? This is when like real cinematography, you know, getting the shot, real actors, like you can't beat it. Can't beat it. Now it's like everybody's kind of green screen. It's like, whoa, there's something there. They don't even know it's there. No, like it's a fact. Like this story. Getting a dialogue. That's kind of the they got Broncos, the Dread, you know what I mean? Like that's hard. That's like style. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, my nana's watching Turner Classic Movies. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be listening to freaking Waters of Boobs. Waters, where did you go? Waters of Boobs. Where'd you go, my dude?
Guys, Blue Shoe Gold is the only.
Take it easy, bimbo.
You have to think for yourself, do what you think is best for you. But my point that I'm making is this has been preached by successful people for the last 5 years. And then when we got to that moment, what I noticed was when Trump won the election, all the late, and if you're going to get offended by what I'm about to say, then go fuck yourself. Because I don't even care anymore. Because people are going to get offended by what I'm about to say. What you really should be is inspired by what I'm about to say. But I'm like spicy right now. Like I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose. All right? So clench your buttholes and get ready for this. The day Trump won this election, I watched all the lazy people get excited. I watched all the people that were optimistic and hopeful that things will get better. They got excited.
And then, no, I'm just kidding.
I remember the day after this election. I looked around on the internet and I was very worried looking at the excitement. Because I'm like, yo, these are slaves cheering for a better slave master.
Yeah.
I haven't given a single fucking shit about who's president since the day I was born. I
Since
never
never,
cared.
dude, never. Why
Why
the
do
fuck
we
does that
want
even
leaders?
matter? Yeah, why do you want that?
Become a leader. It's
You
like
are.
nobody wants to get rid of having like daddy technology. This is why one of the most amazing times in history was the combo between Trump's last year in presidency and the rise of Andrew Tate. Because it was like it proved to me like daddy technology is not leaving people, and it can't.
People
For women, it's a
love
little
daddy.
bit more understandable, but when it's going on in men, that shit's wild, bro. Within 24 hours of Trump's election victory, I remember going on Good Morning Crypto show. Shout out to them. You know, this is nothing. I'm not throwing any shade, but I stood up there like the Grim Reaper and just told everyone, like, relax. Y'all are getting way too excited about shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to be like the bearer of bad news. I'm not trying to like fuck with people. I mean, I feel like I'm speaking, like I'm channeling that truth that you should become self-reliant. You should develop some sense of like a compass of intuition instead of just being like, oh, the world's gonna get better because this fucking guy that promises shit to me is gonna make everything better again. Bro, like they've been all promising you that bullshit. It never gets better. When are you gonna fucking learn? And then I remember, like, I was telling people, like, US is gonna get involved in this war. No, we're not, because Trump is gonna, he's the peace president, it's all good. Yo, what are you saying now? Isn't it embarrassing
Yeah.
to like worship some fucking guy you never met before? And then look at what it's becoming? It's becoming precisely what I thought it would become. Not one atom difference. This is precision of what I expected. This is why I'm not even giving anybody credit or any like happy or positive or optimistic. I see it for what it is. If it's coming from the government, just slow down with me. Slow down with me real quick. Think of the word government. Think of the word government. Study etymology. This word government means mind control. Governare mente.
Mente.
So, you think that people work for the government, which stands for mind control? You think that they have your best interest in mind? You think they give a fuck about you? Bro, I'll make you I'll make you a promise right now. Anyone who's mad at me right now and thinks I'm wrong and thinks your government cares about you, I'll make a promise. If anything was known by the government right now, what they would be doing is fleeing the places that they know are about to go to shit. And that's been happening. That's been happening. You guys see the movie Leave the World Behind?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, better yet, did you see the movie Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
Don't Look Up is a documentary.
Yeah.
That is how they feel about us.
I remember when they did that.
Why? Because we are Goyim.
Yep.
And I'll just stop there. My whole position in all of this is I want men to become men again and women to become women again. And the way we do that is we form in union with each other, balance those polarities, and start focusing our attention on what we can create, what we can build. And then ultimately what we can do for our communities. Stop wasting your fucking life force energy on these politicians. And also stop wasting your fucking energy on these people that all they do is talk about politics. You already can feel it in your stomach that you do not need to be educated more on the beast system. You already know enough. It's like you want to learn more about a vampire? Why? You know they're a fucking vampire. Leave it at that.
Exactly.
And they'll never mingle with you anyways, unless they're trying to suck your blood. So don't even concern yourself with these fucking people. And trust me, I've been there too. I had maybe a decade of time where I put so much of my energy into learning about the people who rule the world. The black magic that Aleister Crowley did, the earth shape, sacred geometry. Yo, it's all interesting, sure. But like, what do you leave here with this time that you spent in this matrix? Is it all the knowledge you have, or all the wisdom you applied? Think about what I'm saying. What does it matter how much information there is in your mind? What does that do for you? If anything, it just rots your soul. I kind of have this philosophy that I think humanity is overeducated, like in all ways. Like we are overcoached. We have like so much information, zero application. So we're hoarders of information, just hoarding it. And then it goes stale. Like perhaps a better way to go about it, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Channel in the idea, apply the idea. Channel in the idea, apply the idea. Just like the way eating works. You eat the food and then what happens after? It doesn't just keep staying in you. You breathe in, you inhale, you exhale. Yeah? I'm not like reinventing the wheel here. Well, you gotta realize that the New World Order, the people who run the world, they want you to just hoard a bunch of fucking data in your skulls so that way you never do things. You never create anything. And then that person is susceptible to just giving up all of their thinking also to artificial intelligence. So everyone's going to end up in the same position, except for the people that apply. Except for the people that apply their wisdom. Let's keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Radio here asks, how's your music project going? I am not working on music for that. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been working on songs here and there, but as for like dedicated 110% commitment to working on music, it has not been happening lately because I've been giving 110% to launching my new platform.
The university, baby.
But I always work on music on the side, like here and there. It's very, it's my meditation actually. It's like it's very therapeutic. Luckily, with what I do,
Oh yeah,
being
we're
able to
live,
coach
baby.
and talk with so many people around the world, I get that kind of like balance of being able to like take on people's, situations and circumstances and then apply what I know
All right,
and how we can work through it. And that helps a lot, even
Can you
in
hear
my own
me,
process,
everybody?
Yes. But music is very special to me, and I kind of just do it as a side thing. QZ asks, how have you been lately? I'm doing amazing. Yeah, man.
Doing amazing.
I'm excited. Like, I think life is going to get really... I think I want to return back to what I was saying before about the Roaring 20s and like how a lot of people waited
It's about to get really good.
Like Trump election to just like say like, yay, everything's gonna get better again. I could continue to be a lazy fuck, like that energy. Like I want to talk about that a little bit more. Not immediately because we just went pretty hard for like 30 minutes straight on some stuff that it might take somebody a moment to meditate on, but ultimately
yeah.
Feelings that I've been having about the world right now and everything that's going on, it doesn't shock me. I mean, we are now in the latter half of what I've been calling the Roaring 20s. That's where it starts to get very, very difficult for the average person who was not putting in the work to go about how this latter half would be. So everyone had from the C19 ritual all the way up till 2025. That was the pivot year. And then from 2025 till 2030, that's it, man. So it's a huge reason why I worked so hard to get what
Четко ты,
Waters
четко!
Above University launched last year. That like set the tone. It inspired and motivated a lot of newer ideas, which QZ you know about because you were part of our university. So shout out to QZ. We've since closed the university and now we're gonna relaunch with a new platform, and that's gonna be like it would be not doing it justice by saying water like University 2.0 because that's not it. It is insanely different. It's on so many more levels different, but yeah, that's kind of like I think this is a necessity. So I poured all of my resources into building this, and it's now taken 11 to 10 months pretty much of like actively working on it. It's getting very close, but for me, that's my passion project. That's the thing that I'm dedicating my next 10 years to. So, guys, if you ever meet anyone who talks about like their process of quote unquote like how they became successful, like one thing that I've learned is they have 5-year and 10-year plans. They have like even though we don't live in our plans, we understand the truth that man makes plans, God laughs. That's a very real, that's a truth in my opinion. Whether you're religious or not doesn't matter. It's just a truth because there's just chaos happening and you can't control everything, right? But it's nice to have something to aim for, like a target. My protocol is to have 5-10-year plan, and then you operate from your target towards that. I did that with what we're doing right now. I did that with Waters Above, and we've just made it to the 5-year mark, and now I'm doubling up and I'm thinking on the 10-year horizon. So that's what the Waters Above platform is going to be. It's my next 10 years, and it's like literally building a house. I mean, the cost it makes is, yeah, it's not even like we can't even compare it to a down payment and a mortgage because that's cheaper actually. I know it's going to make some people go like, wow, unless you've been there before and you've done it yourself. When you start building every single component by code and you don't leverage on other platforms, then you'll see what I mean. It is quite a project. So you're literally taking like blank earth and
Эй,
building
земляк! Мы не
a
хотим стрелять!
mansion,
Мы просто
so it's
наблюдаем!
unbelievable, and I learned so much over the past 10 to 11 months of how hard it is to actually do these things. It is not easy at all. Designing it is an unbelievable skill that people have. Coding it obviously is an incredible skill. So, yeah, shout out to Clementine. She's been a huge asset and just unbelievable work that she's pulled off on this new project. Also, shout out to Ahmad. I'm not sure if he's listening to us right now, but amazing coder that's been helping us along the way since day one. So, yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to getting that out soon. Alan Reed says, "How do I become the observer of my mind?" I don't think you even want to do that. A lot of people, they recommend meditation, and I'm not huge on meditation. I think you don't need to observe the mind. Observe the way you observe. I know it sounds wild, but like uh, I say stalk thyself. Like you just want to observe the way you observe. I know that sounds weird, but it's really just like, why am I getting frustrated right now? Why am I not like giving attention to this when I know it matters more? If you don't know why it matters more, then that means you have nothing to aim for. If you're somebody who's just sitting there doom scrolling, it's because you're not in observation mode.
Разумел.
You're being used right now, like something is hijacking into your mind and it's controlling you like a puppet. Okay? The same thing happens with porn, the same thing happens with video games, and it's not all bad, by the way. It's just, if you were to trade off consuming content for creating content, you'll see a shift. Because the type of energy required to do the other versus the consumption is completely different. It's like cooking a dinner versus just going to a restaurant eating. So yeah, like I don't think you need to necessarily put your energy into observing your mind. It's more like observe how you observe, which is simply saying become a conscious observer. If I had to give you a sexy title for it, become a conscious observer. And then be honest with yourself. Be super honest with yourself. How am I reacting to these people? When you go to a grocery store, are you treating everyone like they're an extension of God? Yes or no? So that's what you need to put yourself in this framework of everything is a reflection of you. In a way, your mind is not your mind. We're
Разумел.
all in it's a conscious grid
Понятно.
that's all interwoven. And all this energy, like once it gets within proximity, it affects. And then some people get more advanced. Some people are by default more advanced to that. They're more sensitive to what I'm saying. So they're sensitive beyond the now moment. Some of them have an intuition that is beyond the now. You know, that's an incredible ability to have. I actually think, and I don't want to speak on myself as anyone special, but I think that's one of my kind of skills, I would, or whatever, is I'm very intuitive, and with my intuition, I'm able to surf the future, if you know what I mean. And that's why I don't get worried about the future. For me, at least, of course, I have my feelings about how it would impact other people because I know other people don't want to put in the work that it takes to be okay when shit gets weird, you know? And I speak to that resilience. I speak to that kind of like confidence. I speak to that posture every time I put the mic in front of my face. So I know I'm serving my part here. And by the way, I'm grateful for everyone taking the time to hang out with us all here and choose this over, you know, whatever else you might have had going on. That means a lot to me. And I'm sure, you know, you have the power to come and go as you please. And you all know I don't mind telling people to go fuck off. So there's that. But, you know, all jokes aside, like I'm really grateful whenever we do show up and do these, that people want to engage in this over, you know, whatever AI slop is out there. Mr. Wolf asks, do you think there'll be a major move on 4/7/2026? I think there's going to be something tricky that happens on April 5th. Personally, I think my biggest date that's coming up next is April 5th. Like if I had to give you, so that's in proximity, of course. April 5th is my day. There's just been so many decodes I've done over on our Patreon and Mastermind community during the Red Pill podcasts. Yeah, like I just have this feeling about April 5th. It's, as many of you in crypto know, it's considered Satoshi Nakamoto's birthday. It's also the day tied to the gold confiscation with FDR. It also happens to be Easter. So I think there's going to be something weird on that day, and it's fucked up because it's a Sunday, and you all know that they've been using their head spokesperson, Donald Trump, to do things on Saturdays and Sundays. So yeah, I don't think this Saturday is going to be any different. Obviously, those who are part of our Patreon, you all know about tomorrow, the 28th. There's an insane amount of connections for tomorrow. So that's pretty big as well. One second. Let me just get a sip of water real quick.
Могешь, пацан?
He's probably gonna try to kill me. Gay. Anyway. His audio's off. You still might be muted. Yeah, you're muted, bro. Everybody is telling you, Waters, you got no audio, bro. He's going off right now. He's going off and he can't tell if he's got something to say. He can't tell that he can't speak. He's gonna tell us once a week how to stay calm while the things are going on. Yeah, stay calm while things go on. Stay calm while the world's going and dropping them bombs, baby. Stay cool, baby. Stay cool, baby. Yes. Once upon a time, you were looking mighty fine. Turns out that time is right now. Right now. Right, right, right now. Right, right, right now. Right, what, right, right now. Ding, 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 ding. What do I do with this mayo? Could you tell me? Could you tell me? What do I do with this mayo and you? I think you already know the answer to that. Now let's look at my back. Put that mayo on my back tonight. Sliding up and down, side to side. You're mute. Your mic is muted, baby. He's in the zone. Zoning. Zoning. Ew, somebody said, Daddy, please turn on the mic. Ew. Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Alright, we're going back to this freaking thing. Alright, check it out though. I'm gonna practice so that way I don't get upset. I'm not getting upset anyway, but I just wanna let you know that I got you going, baby. Got you going. I insure everything just in case I die, and then I never get it back. I don't know why. I think I cry every time I try, and then I fail. Oh, gotta get up again. That was Oh Man. Try it again by Ricardo Spuvida. On Jimmy point 5. Ridiculous TV. You are muted, brother. Damn, someone gave him $20 and said you are muted, brother. uh. Doo, 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 doo. Damn, you be rapping now? Oh, I'm rapping, Adrian. I must have. Yeah, you caught me at the right moment. Uh, I just rap every now and then. Now I just do that. Dude, how have you been? How are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. I've been cool too. Things are cool. I was listening to this podcast while I was doing this Tarkovin, but it's all over. The guy who's doing the podcast, his mic's not working, and everybody in the chat's telling, "Hey, you're muted. Your mic's muted," and he just keeps on doing his presentation. But that's cool, you know. How you doing, man? Where you? Shh. I've been thinking about you, man. We're like, ah, Adrian. Yeah, things are cool. Things are cool. Shoot, been working. I've been working at that physical therapy spot. Things are going really cool. I'm looking for another job. I was actually gonna ask you any recommendations for any remote jobs, any remote companies.
Can you guys hear me?
Whoa, now I can hear you. Dang. That was crazy. Jeez. He said, "Can you guys hear me?"
Oh my. What did I say?
Dude, he said heck of stuff. He was talking about all the Jews.
What did I say?
He's talking about the Jews and everything. And he didn't even know. I'm gonna push pause on this guy. Alright. And I'm gonna push play on Adrian at Hazard TV. Back online. Guess who's back online too? Ridiculous TV, that's right. Yeah, man. I've been doing pretty good. Pretty amazing. I'm getting in the habit of saying amazing. I'm doing amazing. I'm not tired at all. Yesterday I stayed up until freaking, what did I stay up until? Like 3 o'clock in the morning? Playing this game. It was pretty fun. Remote is hard because most don't allow Californians due to sick time and other regulations and expenses. Dang. Jobs don't exist. Yeah, that's right, they don't. Nah, I'm trying to find out new ways to just, I don't know, make money and be happy. I'm not really, care about a job. I think I'm gonna be a regular dude, make some money, and then just go live in Japan, like you say, like you do. Maybe some remote jobs in California, like a few. Yeah, I'm thinking I just gotta be open to these opportunities, you know? And in the meantime, just keep on doing the do. I'm going to the Philippines. Going to the Philippines next month, dude. With Crystal and a family. Get into the food business. Thought about that. Now, food is something that's frequently on my mind because I like to make smoothies. And I feel like smoothies, ice cream, and I guess a boba machine would be a great investment. You know what I mean? So you got freaking, and then I can have like cookies of some sort. I mean, I already have a source for some sweet sourdough cookies, man. Sourdough chocolate chip cookies. Oh, bro. I have to get date. Oh, you asked which city. I have to get details on which city we're going to But it's all set, man. I'm just tagging along. It's gonna be freaking amazing. So I'm excited about that. Sister said the drinks make hella money. I know, huh? They do, 'cause it's like everything's at least $5. And people don't even care about paying $5 for a fucking drink. So, I think that might be the thing. And then I'm just gonna like, what? Have a little sled that I pull around? No, I think eventually I'm gonna have to like do a storefront. Plus it's summer, you should try. Yes, key. You just nailed it. And then there's this guy I follow on Instagram, and he does slushies. He's got slushies, and then he's got soft serve, and then he just fucking puts candy in that shit, and the people are going crazy. And he's like, I mean, shit. People, okay. See, I'm conflicted. Okay. Now, you just bring like I can't think of what it's called, but like a table and a thing over it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't need a storefront, I guess. But yeah, so you have a stand. You have a stand of some sort. But damn it, where was I going with this? He does candies. Damn it, what was I thinking? Oh, okay. My confliction. My confliction is I want to keep everybody healthy, but and keep that business going. But I still have to have these options for hella sugar because everybody loves sugar, dude. It's like crazy. You gotta like, I mean, it's like crack. I'm selling crack. I'm selling legal crack. And so I gotta just keep on just like not having like, here's a smoothie, here's the best option. It's not the best option. It's the best option in my opinion only. It doesn't mean it's the best option for selling a business. A smoothie machine and a slushy machine. Everybody's on the health kick anyway. Yeah. So slushy machine, and then you just get a freaking Vitamax blender. And then you got Jamba Juice going. Yeah, so that's where my business ideas lie, and that's where my passions lead me, is the dessert menu. No! I just broke my legs. I just fell through this freaking thing.
Oh, goddammit, I'm fucking hurt!
Alright, I'll do it. Alright. That didn't go as well as I planned. But I got a lot of ideas out. Thanks, Adrian. Missed you, man. Things are going good. It's slushies and smoothies, baby. Yeah, I was just driving through Ione because uh went to the casino with my aunt this morning. Now Christelle's at work and my aunt's chilling and I'm over here playing video games. So we were driving through Ione, literally nothing, super small town, really cool town actually. I was like, damn, this kind of be nice to live over here. There's like a river that runs through it, and then little shops. But I saw a freaking ice cream. What did it say? It said ice cream. I don't want to say smoothies, but it might have said smoothies. Ice cream something and boba. Ice cream something and boba. My idea is the smoothies, but I'm thinking I saw this business. Its logo was even a guy that had a mustache and glasses. And I was like, what? That's a cool business. Yeah, and he just had a good little corner spot. I mean, shit, nothing else is going on. I know. Boom! Instant customer satisfaction. What? Got boba from an actual Asian? Bam. People love getting boba from Asians. Not so much Mexicans, but whatever. I mean, to each their own, I guess. But it's gotta like look legit. Plus, you got an outgoing personality. That's what sells, really. Thanks, man. And I really wanted. provide things like that. That's just good. It's all about the treats, you know? People deserve good treats. And it'd be nice if you like the owner. And you're like, yeah, let's go support that guy's business. I'm trying to do this freaking thing. Oh, I was practicing, that's right. Good thing I did. Good thing I did practice. So Philippines in April. My brother just went to the Philippines too last year, and he said he hella liked it. He said try all the food, and then, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be in a like a upscale area. I don't know. I plan on, you know, sitting on the ground and eating coconuts and stuff, but Christelle's telling me that that's not what we'll be doing. So, so I guess that's not what's going on. Yeah, Philippines is popping, dude. Like everybody's going. Like everybody's going. Everybody all of a sudden loves the Philippines. It's like, shit, what's going on? But they're like the newest thing. It's like the new Japan. I don't know. People liked Bali, and then people liked what's that desert place that has hella money? But I feel like that place is going under now too. Dubai, and then Japan's solid. Who else are talking? Thailand. Thailand's always popular. People talk about Australia and New Zealand, and I really want to check out like a New Zealand. Dubai is just for prostitutes on IG. He said it, baby. Fuck Thailand. He said fuck Thailand. All right, cool. Yeah, who's going to Thailand? Someone told me they're going to Thailand. Fuck, who was it? I think it was someone from work. I don't know. My boss, not my boss. I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. My nana's my boss. But the guy I work with, Tyler, he's a clinical manager, and he's in freaking St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, baby. I went to Thailand and it's pure shit, Adrian says. Yeah, pure shit. I went to Thailand and it was pure shit. He said it was pretty pointless to go. It looks like series. You know, where they like, you know, like where they sell used tires. Damn, I know exactly the environment you speak of. I'm putting a picture into my mind. That's hecka funny. That is the funniest description of a country outside of the United States that I've ever heard of. Because I definitely don't want to leave this. I don't want to leave series to go to series. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, family, we left series. Then we went to Thailand, and it's just series. It's hella funny. Like 10 stray dogs sitting in front of 7-Eleven. You're like, what's going on here? Why are all these dogs here? Just chilling. Alright, this is a mall. I gotta go over here. I'm trying to get used to this map. How long did you stay in Thailand for? Did you get to go to Thailand for? Dear me. $3 months. Ah, yes, I remember. I feel like I remember when you said that. And it's like 110 degrees all the time. I'll go to Vegas if I want to go to 110 degrees all the time. I ain't gonna do all that. And it's like that humid. It's like humid over there probably. That's why they're all like nice and shiny. Like year round. Yeah, nothing good about it unless you're a sex pat or an abstainer, to be honest. Or down low, but I digress. Yeah. So funny, man. I don't get to have conversations like this very often. Nobody else can handle it. I missed it. So funny. Oh, here's a door I'm supposed to find. So this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay. I'm supposed to come in here, open this thing, walk into here, probably find one of these things. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Come in here. Could be over here somewhere. This thing, I gotta find it. Boom, it's over here. Could be over here. Boom, sugar doo doos. Alright, so I know where to go. I know where to go! But can I find it from anywhere? I don't know. Alright, so if I come over here, this is where I'm at. Alright. I'm gonna head off. Feel free to hit my cell if you ever wish. Alright, dude, I will. Thank you. You heard my call. And thanks for answering the call. Thanks for checking in. Enjoy your day, dude. Enjoy your Friday. I'll talk to you soon. It's good talking to you too. Yeah. Adrian. See? I knew it was a good thing to stream. See, sometimes I feel like I'm just gonna play video games and not stream, but I always want to, maybe my brother comes on, maybe Adrian's on, my dude. My brother's playing sometimes, maybe they want to watch. So, thanks Adrian for popping in and saying what's up. Now I'm gonna finish this Tarkov mission. Come on! Collapsed crane. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here.
Go look for stuff.
Alright, so now that we know exactly where to go, now that I know exactly where to go, it should work. You ever put Capri Sun and a Rockstar Energy together? Me neither. Me neither. Oh yeah. Kicking it. You hear that ice? Ice, baby. I'm gonna have to clip that part where I was rapping and Adrian pops in. Yeah. Now we'll see what Waters Above was doing. Waters Above, how did you do it?
They like straight up hijacked my microphone.
They did, huh?
This is fucked up.
They did hijack his microphone because what was going on? He was talking about Jews and stuff.
Who are we gonna blame?
I know, huh? Who are we gonna blame? That was crazy. But that was right on time because that was right when Adrian.
Bro, I swear to you.
I'll take a
I
phone.
swear to you, I did not mute my microphone. I am not fucking around. You guys know I would never lie to you like that.
Interesting.
I have nothing to gain from lying to you.
Oh, this is a great stream.
This is
what
fucked up.
What great stream I'm putting on. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Waters Above. Thanks, Tarkov. Should I go straight into it? Yeah, let's just go into it. 6 a.m. Should I go in the dark? No, I can't see in the dark. Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
Someone says, he asked, can you hear me? Like, can
Let's
you
get
read
it
the chat? I don't see
on.
the chat.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't see the chat. Which makes sense, because that's how Eric plays, too. He's on the screen. He's on the screen. But luckily me, I have 2 monitors. Thanks to Adrian, he sold me these monitors once upon a time. I still got it, dude. I took good care of everything, man. I still got everything, yeah. But
no, I literally turned I turned my microphone back on. Whatever, bro. Where did we leave off? What was the last thing we said? Did I not get into all of this, or was that missed?
oh, it was missed. Once upon a time, baby.
I appreciate the super chat. This is real love here. He's like,
you are muted,
he's like,
bro.
here's a falafel, Waters. Like, my dog hit me up with the you were muted and $20 super chat. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, I'm by the theater. Damn it, I'm
I was
far.
in a flow, dog. Like, I was in a
You was in a-
fucking flow. I was decoding. I was doing some sorcery.
It really was. Damn it, I gotta go hella far. Damn it, I gotta go hella far, bro. Me gotta go across the hall.
Alright, can we confirm, please, that you can hear me? So I could just do this decode for you?
Yes. Hear you. Hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye, hear ye. I hear ye. Ye, ye. Hear ye, hear ye. Do you hear me?
Microphone above. Fuck you. That's super funny, though. Alright, I love you guys. I'm gonna have to, like, get back to the end of the chat. I'm gonna stay at the front of the chat to just make sure that I don't... none of that bullshit happens. Alright. What I was saying was, tomorrow, March 28th, is connected to Trump's birthday, June 14th. And the reason this is significant is because he's currently 79 years old, and 79 is the number tied to gold. Gold is the 79th element on the periodic table, Aurum. And the reason I find this to be very significant is because from his 79th birthday, moving forward till today, we've seen the price appreciation in gold, but we've also seen obviously the devaluation in the dollar. We've also seen a lot of other things happen quite recently with commodities such as oil and all that other jazz. And it's simultaneously we're seeing pressure be put on gold. I feel like it's happening into this specific weekend that we're moving into as we speak, and it's happening for a reason by the code. So we're seeing a lot of pressure on gold and precious metals lately. But just to like wrap up the whole idea, from the 28th tomorrow to Trump's next birthday, while he's still 79 years old, 79 days before, the reason this 79 code is also quite important is because it's the 22nd prime number. And 22 is the master builder, master destroyer number. Because in order to build, you need to destroy. Destruction's a form of creation, etc., etc. This is all part of alchemy. So this 2279 connection, it's just taking the numbers, going a little bit deeper, making the connections, and seeing how they all tie together. But one other thing that I was going to bring up was the fact that today, if you don't include the end date, is also 79 days before Trump's birthday. And we have this key code right here of 86. And 86 is the war code. Okay? 68 and 86 is the code tied to war. If you look up when World War I happened, World War II, Vietnam, even the Russia-Ukraine invasion, it was all on this 68 double-digit date numerology. So I was also explaining before how we have the Yom Kippur War, which was on October 6th. And octo, in Latin, it means 8. So you have internationally, you write the date 6th day in October, 8 esoteric month, 68. And then what happened 50 years later, on the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War, we had the October 7th attacks. And that's what a lot of people are saying is essentially the true start of war. Some are even saying that it could be tied to the Russia-Ukraine invasion, which was on a 68 double-digit date numerology. Same. So when we look at today, the 27th of March, 2026, we have that mirror. In alchemy, you always mirror, you never mimic. So we have the 86 code here, and it's tied also to Trump's birthday. This to me feels very symbolic in a lot of ways, especially because we're in the 13th week of the year. And this 13 code has been a major theme in my work lately, because in the Chinese system, we have the 6th sign was the snake. We were in the year of the snake last year, and we moved from the 6th sign to the 7th sign, the year of the horse. Going from the 6 to the 7. This is why they're memeing that 6-7 shit. It's because it's right now. It started in the year of the snake and it's moving through the year of the horse. And 6 plus 7 equals 13, obviously. I actually dedicated an entire section of my decode to this because this year we have 3 Friday the 13th, and we recently just had 2 of them back to back, one in February 13th and March 13th this month. I also, inside of this decode, I went deep into explaining all these 13 connections. We have the 13th tarot card is literally death, the Grim Reaper. Think about these connections, guys. So why is this important? Because look at what death is on top of. A horse. We're in the year of the horse. Huge connections to the number 13. We obviously have all the 13 symbolism on the back of the dollar bill. We have all of the 13 symbolism tied to the United States of America specifically, and this being the world reserve currency, and how it feels, at least through the narrative, like this is coming to an end, the end of the American Empire, which I do not believe, by the way. But I'm just kind of giving you a fast track summary of all the stuff I was trying to say before when these same fucking elites cut off my microphone. But yeah, so this 13 number, moving from the 6th to the 7th, inside of this decode, I even went deeper into this with the... Yeah, man, I really wish what I was saying earlier was recorded, but this is an absolutely mind-blowing decode. I was also mentioning how
Why
There's
did
a
I have to
major
fight
upgrade that we did
everybody?
over for our mastermind community at Waters Above.
Hold on, Waters. Take it easy, bro. Why did I have to kill everybody in the streets of Tarkov? What is that about? What the heck was that? Dang, it was like, what the heck? What the heck, man? I did not bring heals at all. I didn't bring any heals at all, so I was trying to just run through the garage. I was literally just trying to run through the streets this time, and I ran into so many people. But hey, that's why you always gotta be prepared. You can't just leave the house with no freaking heals, bruh. Come on, bruh. How? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me?
Patreon.com/watersabove, and this whole decode, it's 2 hours long. It's included, and as you can see, like every single slide in this is custom, just value, value, value. Everything here. It's bringing up all these connections to what's happening on the world stage and where things are going with AI, where things are going with humanoid robots, etc. So we're in the 13th week of the year.
All right now.
Second. Yeah, we're in the 13th week of the year. I'm just checking out to make sure you guys can hear me again. I hope.
Alrighty then. So, I need to still do that freaking thing.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna stop doing all this screen sharing shit and just go back to visuals.
Oh, yeah, that was what we used to do.
It's pretty annoying.
Okay, so I got 2 guns. 2 guns.
I think I also mentioned something here about the Denver airport and how this was like the first airport to really start seeing some issues in the USA. And I put this on the cover of the decode, this horse, which is Lucifer, in front of the Denver airport. And they had a blackout. And then from that moment forward, we started seeing all the issues with the airports in the United States, with even up till this past week, with TSA issues, with ICE being in the airports, all this nonsense around funding bills for Customs, Border Patrol, TSA, etc. So this is all by design. They're trying to make you feel like there's going to be a lock-in. Like we have a lockdown.
Like you shouldn't travel.
Then there's the
stuff.
like the lock-in concept. But I think they're testing shit right now. They're testing how it can go. It's not full-blown ready. But all the stuff with this quote-unquote energy crisis, etc., a lot of this was referenced inside of this decode of expectations of how things can start to get a little furry, a little weird this year. Let me stop sharing this though. Get back to these visuals. Anyone have any questions? Because I have about 30 more minutes that I could chill with y'all. I want to maximize my time.
I feel like I need that. What I need to do is get rid of some of this stuff. can buy a hat too. What? Already sold. Sold to the guy in the back.
Somebody asked, "What's your favorite song on Bully?" I haven't listened to it.
Shoreline medical container. Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, and then
haven't
somebody
listened
else
to
wanted
the
to.
new Is it out yet? I feel like I don't trust Ye anymore. Like I've been
What?
following his
Isn't trust Kanye West
following his
anymore.
journey for a while now. And
Kanye, Adrian Yearman, you know.
yeah, I mean, I never trust when they say one of his albums are going to drop. It's almost always never going to happen. So I would love to be
Oh,
proven wrong. I would love for there to be an actual album, but
an
I haven't
actual
listened to it
album.
yet.
Yeah. No, he would never
As always though, like I'm sure it's
diss.
great, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a huge inspiration in a lot of ways because
he
I'll
loves
say
Ye.
this,
I love Ye too.
the resilience is wild.
Yeah.
And his career doesn't have like like how can his career possibly tank? It's like it's literally impossible. At this point, like he can pretty much say whatever, do anything, and like people just still keep selling out arenas. He just keeps still selling out arenas and whatever he creates. And then at the same time, like the clothing thing was pretty inspiring to see $20 articles of clothing on his website at a time where, you know, like everything is becoming insanely expensive and hyperinflated. He actually went the opposite, which I thought was pretty ballsy and actually not possible, but apparently it is. Apparently, if you buy clothing from his website, it will show up. Like it's real. And it's like, how is that possible to make all of these things only $20, right? When like a cheeseburger at like a, you know, at like even like basic fast food place now is like 400% more than it was 5 years ago. You know, like I've been seeing some people post prices of like things that just normal people consume. Like for me, I'm used to paying a lot of money because for food because I buy like organic, you know, like instead of getting regular almonds, I'll buy like sprouted almonds. You know, like I just I care a lot about my health and I care a lot about the quality of my food, so I'm willing to put some extra money into it and I'm sort of used to paying high prices for food. But like when I'm seeing normal like cheeseburger, french fries, you know, like that type of burrito and it's like 15 to $40, you know, where like people used to pay $40 for a steak and now like now it's like we're seeing just like one person buys enough to make to grill burgers for their family and it's $50 for them to cook at home and make one dinner. You know, it's fucking crazy. It's wild. So whenever I see stuff like that where people are just doing what they want to do and they're kind of going against the system, I really think that's incredible. And for me, like the only thing that I could possibly do to justify my prices and anything I do going up is when the value goes up. Like for example, like I just did this new upgrade inside of my Patreon. It's been 5 years and I see people around me that they have monthly memberships that are $30, $40 a month for stuff and they don't even do a video podcast. They just basically do the same shit that they're gonna post on on YouTube or their public socials in like a couple days. So, and then still throughout those 5 years, I showed up here and I would do 2 to 3 hour live streams and answer questions, you know, from the heart, like as much value as I possibly can. So yeah, I mean, like I think the only thing that makes prices going up justified is when the quality gets better. But it feels like with a lot of things that are happening on the world stage, it's actually the quality is going down and the prices are going up and everything. So it sucks when you're watching that happen, but it's very Roaring Twenties like, in my opinion. It feels very much like
Mm-hmm.
Roaring Twenties 2.0.
Brought to you by Rockstar.
Some
Oh, I think
someone made a joke that I like
Adrian
went
came
to
on because I
go
was
use the
drinking
bathroom or
Rockstar.
something
That's
before. I
why.
didn't. I was literally I took a fucking quick sip of
It
water
took
and
a
I started
Rockstar to
talking
call a
immediately. Like
Rockstar.
3 second
Ha!
break.
Pure
I
zeros,
unlighted,
baby.
I unmuted my
See ya.
mic and then just
See
fucking
ya.
the New World Order wasn't having it.
Don't do that again, the
All right,
crowd says.
let's get to these questions.
Let's get to these questions. Let's get to this guy's face. What the frig? Dracula,
Mike
dude.
Jones 4883.
Mike
I appreciate your
Jones.
super chat. Sending you lots of love. Appreciate you. You said, how do you think XRP will have
Howdy
a big
doody.
run up after a collapse next spring 2027? There's possibility for there to be
All right, where am I?
specific
The mall.
projects
Gotta
that
go.
do very well into 2027.
Giddy on
I
up,
think
giddy
XRP is
on up, baby.
absolutely one of them.
Come on.
But when we say big run up after a collapse next spring 2027, that's not the way I look at markets. So yeah, it depends on how we do between now.
Here we go,
this
here we go,
spring
here we go. I know
and
exactly where to
the
go. I know
quote-unquote
exactly
summer,
where to
like
go. I know
August
exactly where to go.
eclipse season, to be specific. What we do between that window is massively important for me because we have enough fractals and data to go off of Bitcoin's price action and where it's going with Bitcoin dominance and also what's happening with stablecoins. Also gold, I would say, is another part of this conversation too. To have like a healthy big picture conversation. I think those elements that I pointed out without getting too complex. The way
Alright, we
those
gotta go to the hotel.
over the next.
Alright, we gotta get out of here.
June into August. Kind of looking at June, July as the most critical, leading into the next eclipse season. That will determine my take on how we are until next February, because that will then be a true isolated solar eclipse and the true time frame when we are in, like, without a doubt, solar cycle energy, which, for just to quickly explain to the community here, solar cycle equals good.
Okay, don't have anything.
It means price go up
heal.
in stuff. So I want to get through this time right now because I think the attention is not going towards markets and crypto as much as it is going towards war, and that way the way retail is reacting is on that, right? And that's very typical. But what we're seeing right now with gold and silver is fascinating, how these are typically things you'd expect to do well in this environment, but they're not.
Yeah,
so I believe this is all being kind of put through a ritual of one thing went through euphoria, then the next thing goes through euphoria, then the next thing will go through euphoria, which is commodities, not necessarily precious metals in that conversation, but things like oil, etc. They're going through that right now. The whole sort of album of life is coming to its conclusion.
Alright, we got this, 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 we got this.
I have like a high degree of certainty that it will be on the blockchain. It will not be.
We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this.
Physical dollars or
okay, you
physical
saw that guy,
gold,
right?
silver. No, none of that. They're using the gold pump right now. They're using retail as exit liquidity on this. We're moving into a new system, and they need a lot of new infrastructure changes to come. So that's why they're doing what they're doing right now. Also with the war. Yeah, I mean, I could keep going and going and going, but like this specific time frame about next spring 2027, it's not necessarily how I look at things. I like taking things block by block. And right now, my next 2 blocks of the way I'm perceiving everything is between now and August eclipse season, which touches on September as a very, very key time frame, with Rosh Hashanah landing on September 11th, on the 25th anniversary of September 11th, and the 250th anniversary of the USA, which is also the 250th anniversary of the Bavarian Illuminati. There's so much to unpack there. Again, what I was saying a bit ago
is there something else?
Was I actually covered all of that in this year of the horse decoded. So it goes pretty deep into the year ahead. Here's a whole section that goes into what I was just talking about a minute ago. Also breaking down the World Ahead 2026 Economist magazine. So anyone who's interested in this whole 2-hour presentation is available at patreon.com/watersabove, and it's included in a membership there.
Nothing else, right? Anything else?
This question, are you intentional about the foods you put in your body alongside opening up your mindful consciousness? Yeah, of course. I think That's actually something I'm much more of an expert in than even charts and crypto. That's a big part of my story. Like what led me into the idea of like getting better at pattern recognition. I think a lot of that comes from my interest in debunking the scientism of food and just all the health and wellness culty weird shit that's out there that has nothing to do with reality, has nothing to do with nature, and debunking that and actually looking at patterns in real life, like in reality, instead of just what I was educated on, but becoming better at pattern recognition in nature and the way our body interacts with food and what leads to all this dis-ease and ultimately what degrades the vessel and leads to uh, early death, sickness, etc. Yeah, a lot of that pattern recognition started with food, health, and wellness.
I think it's over here. Is there something I need over here? Is there anything I need over here? Anything at all? I'm gonna have to check this video.
Just so you know, the first spawn location for the journal will be in this room on the right on this dresser, and it'll be right where I am shooting.
Mary
Now, for the
Jane
next
says,
location,
"Why now?
you're
Why do you
gonna
think
go
all of this
into
info is
the
going
room
mainstream?"
on the right, and there will be a lamp. The location is right underneath the lamp. The next location will be in this open room on the left. You're
I
gonna
already
go
found the
behind this
journal though.
desk. You might have to jump to get over top of it, and it'll be sitting right underneath this plant. Now, the next location, you're going to go out to your left, and you're going to go into this room where the computers are, and there's going to be a spawn on the right side of the table, right where I'm shooting. Now, for the final location, you're going to go up this staircase right here. You're going to go towards this door right here, and then there is a pile of books right between the orange books. You will find one of those location. If this video helped you complete your quest, please leave a like and subscribe.
What? I just needed that and then I'm gonna get out of here? Alright, collapse crane. Let's get out of here. Here we go. Damn, they took his stuff. Now, which way out of here? Which is the way out of here? I'm gonna have to go around. I don't want to get away from that. Don't worry about me, sir. I don't mean no harm. Getting my stamina back, getting my stamina back. Alright, going for it. Going for it, 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 going for it. Come on. Where you at? Where you at? Come on.
I'm hit!
Yes, we did it.
Now, what do you mean? Can you be a little bit more specific about what information, and then I could return back to that? Debbie Beal asks, how do you know food is actually organic? I mean, it isn't, honestly. Like, if you really want to go deep there, as long as we have stratospheric aerosol injection, which people call chemtrails, as long as we have that, the whole food system is corrupted. Like, it doesn't matter what you locally spray on your crops, for example. As long as they have military all day, every day spraying aluminum, barium, strontium, etc. on top of us, it doesn't matter what you do on the surface level because all of that will eventually hit the surface. So that's like my big clear pill to just destroy all of the like. I'm not going out of my way being like, go buy organic food as if it's better, like that's not my whole thing. I've just always noticed better quality and taste and like closer to harvest, and it goes bad quicker. These are all signs of less preservatives. But as for like a way to get completely make sure it's 100% organic and like, yeah, just impossible. And it's been impossible now for, I mean, 60 years because this stratospheric aerosol injection is not new. It's been going on for a long time. The expansion project of it is of course new, like the past 30 to 40 years, and then in the past 20 it's become wild, because back about 25 years ago when we were hearing people talk about I can't say the word because there will be a problem, but it's this word. You guys see it on the screen? This was going on hardcore back about 20 years ago, specifically. This is where they were trying to put nanoparticles. Fuck, I don't know how much I could talk about, bro. These motherfuckers shut off my mic already. Like, you listening right now? Who is it? Somebody, some Mossad agent? What's wrong? You want to kiss? Kiss you on the forehead? I just gotta behave, Like, I could still tell the truth, but yeah, Debbie, I think I gave you a lot of juice right there. I think growing your own food is awesome. Like, it's really awesome, but like just realize that it's impossible to avoid every possible thing. And the recent jabs that they gave people in 2021, that spreads too. So yeah. I mean, literally, even if you don't take it, it's getting into the bloodstream no matter what.
The streets. Oh, I get to go to the vet clinic. Yeah.
And as for the people that are like, no, that sucks, I'm fucked. You're
Chemical
not. You're not,
laboratory.
because everything is mental anyways. Everything is mental anyways. If you think you will be hurt, if you think you have a disease, if you think, like, this is why it's called
Urban medicine.
diagnosis. You understand the
Oh,
etymology
listen
here?
up. Listen up.
It ends in gnosis. What is gnosis? It is your inner knowing. They are killing your diagnosis. They are killing your inner knowing. This is how they spellcast you. Just look at the difference between somebody who has the same quote unquote disease, somebody who's been diagnosed with it, and the way their life turns after that moment. Because what you believe, what you know, gnosis, is what becomes you on a cellular level. This is why I don't give any prana to germ theory. I don't even, like, I know about the stuff, but like my goal in this matrix is to just have a base awareness of whatever I need to have awareness of and then move on. Like, I have no emotion towards it. It's the same thing with terrain theory. Like, everyone wants to catch you on the other side of the trap. They're like, it's a flat earth, it's a ball earth. Like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Okay? Like, I've already been through this a million times with everyone. If you lose your prana over like what the earth shape is, or like if the food's not organic or not, like, you know things and then keep it moving. Like, you don't take on the emotional state and then reprogram your cells because of what your knowing is. You know what that's called? That's Medusa technology. When you stare Medusa in the eyes and you turn to stone, that's what that is. That's the mythology. That's the truth. So never let information Medusa you.
Yeah,
okay?
for sure.
So yes, we're here. We're talking about stratospheric aerosol injections and how you can't possibly avoid that on your food or on your skin or you breathing it in. Yeah. You guys live over there in California. You see that mist happening all the time. What do you think that is?
What do you think that is, man?
So I know about a lot of this shit. I could run circles on the conversations, but my strength and the strength that I want to like pass on to everyone who listens to me is who gives a fuck what they do. It is all about your center. It is all about what you believe in. It is all about how you operate. That's the warrior inside of all of us. You don't become a warrior because you put a gun on you and grenades and you go fight the battlefield. That's bullshit. That's how you become a soldier, soul dyer, soul killer. You hear me? You know, warrior, god of war, where all of that originates from? It was the protector of lands. Then they corrupted it with this fucking bullshit about killing and murder and borders and empires. See, this is man's ego. That's man's damaged ego, by the way. A man with a damaged ego wants to conquer and rule over others. A man with a healed ego wants to collaborate, wants to invite people that are smarter than him into the room to help, because we all have something to bring to the table. I say this about myself all the time. I know I'm not the greatest chart analyst. I'm not the greatest at TA. I'm not the greatest at market analytics. I'm glad I'm not. That's a boring motherfucker anyways. I want to have life force. I want to have vitality. Okay? I'm kind of like talented in pattern recognition. That's why I've been able to, maneuver through these markets the way that I have. And that's why I've been able to come up with these, hopefully helpful ways to navigate markets. But I'm by no means calling myself the king of the charts. To me, that's the damaged ego.
King of the charts.
I don't think I'm the best decoder. There's so many better decoders. I think Logan is the best decoder. Decode your reality.
Logan's pretty freaking awesome.
So that being first, being best shit is irrelevant to me. It really doesn't matter. But I think what we need to realize here is how the mind operates with everything else. And my truth is that we are here to heal our egos because they're probably generationally tampered with. They stole our memories, or we forfeited our memories, one or the other. We do it in real time anyways, don't we? It's called compartmentalization. You go through something, we call it a trauma, then you store it, but then you don't address it. It's just compartmentalization. You're wiping out your memories, or at least trying to. I unpacked a lot there. And see, like, we could unpack a lot and we could provide so much value and so much, like, soul without having to talk about the New World Order and the Illuminati and all that. Like, there's so much more vitality and life force energy when we start going on that stream of consciousness. And yep, my new platform, what we're about to launch, we're gonna have this weekly meeting called the Clarity Key, and that's gonna be the vibe. Exactly what we just did right there is the vibe. Like, talking about how do we transmute? How do we transmute? How do we take this quote unquote negative and turn it into something that it becomes our gasoline? It becomes the fuel. That's where your power is. It's not letting the world and the way it's going, defeat you. Sean asks, I appreciate your super chat, brother. You said, do you believe humans are frugivores? No. I believe humans are food choicists. I feel like humans are going to choose whatever they want. So I have whatever beliefs I have, but that won't do anything. I think we need to remove belief from diet. Again, what is diet? Die is in the word. I think we need to remove belief from eating. Because for what I've learned over the years, and I've talked about health and wellness a lot, I talk about obviously getting effectively hydrated. In order to get effectively hydrated, you need to up your fruit consumption. But with that as a side note, these sort of things become like are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Are you this? Are you that? That's why I don't love talking
Why are
about
they killing
food in the
me?
public sphere so much unless we have like a direction and everyone
I'm
everyone
one of you.
understands where we're about to go with that stream of consciousness.
Look, that
So,
guy.
do I think humans would benefit from consuming more fruit? Of course. Of course. The average human is chronically dehydrated and they drink pure water alongside their condition of being chronically dehydrated. You know what will hydrate you? Fruit. And it's natural. It's not pouring electrolyte powder into a bottle of water that you shake. It's not taking some mineral that somebody needed to convert into something with some laborious practice. Like zinc, magnesium, manganese, iron, copper. Yeah, these things are available in nature, sure. In rocks, we don't have a system inside of us to filter those rocks effectively. So what it becomes is a buildup of exogenous, hard, inorganic minerals inside of our kidneys. So our kidneys start to get shut down, and then your lymph can't drain. So it's like you have a clogged toilet. And I'm not talking about taking a poop or peeing. I'm talking about like literally you have like your garbage disposal system is absolutely broken when your kidneys are damaged. This is something the carnivore retards don't realize because they are like a religion, just like the frugivores have become like a religion or the vegans have become like a religion. And it's like, it's boring to me. Look at the reality for the fact that we are a water based being. We must become effectively hydrated if we want the thing called health. And I would rather us talk about that than cross our wires over like what is the proper dietary identity to follow, which is what a frugivore is. So no, I think humans will believe whatever they want to believe. This is why the average human, when they start focusing on health and wellness, they try everything for just long enough to be discouraged that they don't have results, and then they switch to another thing, or they get on something that does work, and then after a long amount of time they notice the results go away, and then it stops working, and then they get discouraged. And that what that reveals to everyone here is there's no perfect diet. What is happening inside of you is called a pattern break. That's all. It's a pattern break. And for some people who are over like the age of 40, your pattern break might actually sustain a lot longer than somebody who's a little younger. Your body takes more time to get to a state of equilibrium, but also simultaneously, your body is very thirsty for a pattern break because you're getting a little older. Not saying that 40 is old. I'm just giving you like kind of basic numbers to just get the idea out there. So, anyways, humans would benefit so much by becoming effectively hydrated, not committing to a fruit-based diet
Let's
because
find
most people
some
don't know how to do it
forklifts.
right. It is not necessarily as simple as it might be. And yeah, to get those calories, people start compromising and eating dates and dried apricots, and this shit fucks up your teeth if you don't know how to get that off of your teeth. So we're not designed to be just eating dates all day, Like 2 dates every day could be transformative for your body, for your libido, for your hair, for your skin, for your nails, but like when you're just eating a meal of dates because you can't get enough calories in, that's insane. 2 dates a day or 3 max. Now you're treating it like a real supplement. See, I say take all your pills and potions and throw them in the garbage and learn what nature's supplements are, which is things like dates, pistachios, Brazil nuts, pecans, walnuts, almonds. This is nature's kombu, nori. This is nature's supplements. Throw the fucking pills in the garbage. Throw the peptides in the garbage. This is a fucking scam. You're going to see it work for 1 year, and then it's going to degrade the vessel. It's going to destroy you. So have your fun, but the fun record will come to a stop eventually. And then when the needle falls off the side of the record, you're going to be like, fuck, I'm back to square one again. So the only reason I bring these things up is because as we become more technologically advanced, you're going to see a lot more people get involved in these things, and they're solely getting involved in them because of word of mouth. And as they get more towards that path, they're gonna disregard nature in the process. This is why, like, my funniest joke or saying is biohacking is gay. It hurts so many people's feelings, but like, yeah, biohacking's gay.
Damn.
Like, there's nothing more feminine than watching men who have these crazy routines where they're taking now more time to get ready in the morning than a woman does.
I mean,
in the name of health.
for real.
So I know this hurts, but this is like my same feeling about just the cults of all the other things I named. The cult of the frugivore, the cult of the carnivore, the cult of the vegan,
Just
the
do
cult
what
of
you
the
do.
whatever.
Don't have to call it
Biohacking
something.
has become, or it always was a cult, but like the cult is now obvious. And they've run out of shit, so now the next thing has to be peptides, and they'll run out of that. And then the next thing will come, and it will never fucking stop. Meanwhile, we had Mother Nature there all along, and we're disregarding her to follow some pharmaceutical whatever. And I know this sucks because it's like, wait, but don't you? There's the guy who got the 6-pack at 60 years old. It's like, okay, and what does that mean?
And what
There's
does that
people
mean?
who die of heart attacks with 6-packs at 38. We've seen it happen. So you can point out one or two people, and then all you're doing is what everything else becomes. When you point out who are the most famous people in the world, do you go naming 1,000 random people you've never heard of? No. You start naming
No.
something very, very specific, some outlier in the data, right? Now go apply that to everybody and see what happens. What could help a lot of people actually is taking some time away from learning about these things and just eating like a natural whole food plant-based protocol, and they'll see that everything goes back to equilibrium. It has the most sustainability, the least amount of involvement in pharmakeia.
Did that one already. 3, did that already.
Oh,
Okay, got
Mike
one.
Jones. He said, "Can you give?" I appreciate your super chat, brother. I gotta wrap this one up soon, so I'm gonna get through these super chats and then I'm gonna head out. It's been over an hour and a half now. You said, "Can you give us a quick summary of the fake slave trade stuff, please?" I've always wondered about this as an so-called descendant of slaves. Yeah, Mike. I suggest you check out a channel, Dane Calloway. Thank me later. I don't know how pure this man is. I'm not going to go and say that I've met him or spoken to him, so I can't judge him on that level. I would love to talk with Dane Calloway. I don't even know if he still has a YouTube channel. I'll be honest, I haven't watched his channel in maybe since the first year of C19, so 2021. First year of C19, I checked out some of his stuff because it was suggested. You know, the funny thing about it is I watched Europa the Last Battle, right? And when I watched Europa the Last Battle, I was learning that all of these African countries were working with the National Socialists,
so scared
like to go against the Zionists.
So scared of that guy.
So like, you know, this Hitler player character, like the army of Ethiopia, the army of, I think it was like Uganda, like it was an unbelievable amount of armies started working with the National Socialists. So I was like, wait up, like this is not what we were told in the history books. So that actually piqued my curiosity to where it usually goes as a conscious being, which is everything that's popular is wrong. So then we get to the transatlantic slave trade thing, and this triggers the fuck out of people. But what I love about Dane Calloway's work is like he's black. So it's amazing to hear it from somebody who is trying to help his people realize that, like, you've been lied to. Your great great grandmother was an Aborigine, the real Native Americans,
Yeah.
and then they gave you this like 10-penny Indian, basically like a Mexican, and told you that that is what the Native Americans are, and it's absolutely false. And the reason we believe in that is because of like John Wayne movies. So like when you think of Native American, you know what your mind imagines. You imagine like basically some like a Mexican with a feather headdress. That's what your mind imagines. By the way, shout out to Mexico. Shout out to my Mexican wolves. Like, I'm not trying to be offensive here. I'm just going through why
Just letting
we
you know.
think the way we do, and we put the visual on top. Like when I say Jesus Christ,
Whoa,
I
whoa,
say
whoa,
Jesus,
whoa,
what do
whoa.
you think of? Yeah, you think of a white man with a beard, black beard, and black long hair. You don't think of a really tan Ethiopian with a afro. Why not? Because of Julius Caesar. That is why. So there's so many Christians that are listening to me right now that are like, Waters, you're wrong. He couldn't be. Okay. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It's uncomfortable, but when I say Native American, you don't think of an African American person. You don't think of a black person in America. Especially in today's culture. Because when you think of a black person in America,
every business is asking the same question. How do we make AI work for us? With NetSuite by Oracle, you can put AI
Oh,
to
I
work
got that
today.
guy.
To find out how, get the
I
business
got
guide,
him.
Demystifying AI.
Hey, shut up, stupid commercial. Pay no attention.
that's what you think of. It's not racist. It's just the way it's the way the mind, and who made that possible? Who made that possible? The let's just be frank and cut straight to it. Zionism. Why? Because they control the visuals. So when they wanted to brainwash humanity into thinking what the real Indian was is essentially like some Mexican guy, some really short, super short Mexican guy with a feather headdress. The way they made you believe in that was through Hollywood, John Wayne movies. Literally, like just Hollywood, cinema. And what I love about Dane Calloway's channel is he actually did the work. He did the real investigative journalism to go back and talk to the older generation and ask them the simple question, what are your real origins? I know you're going to probably think you came from like some Guyana or the Congo, you think like your grandmother's like Congolese or something, when you really find out that she's like a Seminole. She's a Cherokee. And this shit blows people's minds. So it's not that we had black people from Africa transported to the United States. It's that we had black people from America transported to Africa. Everything is in opposites. Yes, there were black people in Africa already, but yes, there were black people everywhere else in the world. There was already black people in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. There was already I'm saying Indian, but it's because I'm thinking in truth, like the Aborigine. There was already black people in Australia and New Zealand. They were already there. A lot of you already know this, right? You know that. But the transatlantic slave trade story is a very specific one because till this day they're still making movies about it. Yo, there's two things that they make a movie about every fucking year. Every year they make two types of movies. Clockwork, a movie about Hitler and World War II,
Yep.
and the Holocaust, or a movie about slaves, specifically the ones involved in the transatlantic slave trade. Why is it that every year they're coming out with a new movie about Hitler? Like, are we over this dude?
I know. They keep him alive.
But I promise you, some of you are like, no, there's no way. Okay, go on Netflix right now, type in fucking Hitler, and then search by year. It's never stopping. Why do they keep making a movie about this dude?
Keep the stories going.
Like, we get it, bro.
They are the storytellers.
Why is there not one movie about Stalin or Mao Zedong? Why is there no movie about
storytellers? They're trying to keep the
the
stories
Bolshevik
going.
Revolution? Why is there not a single movie about Trotsky? Tell me right now, why is there not a single movie about anybody tied to the Bolshevik Revolution? Why is there not a movie about Chaim Weissman or about the founding fathers of Israel? Tell me one movie about these guys. But yet they have time to make a new Hitler movie every year, and they have a time to make a new movie about black slaves in America every year.
Every year.
It's unbelievable. So I can go deeper, but like for the sake of my lack of like real deep understanding, go check out Dane Calloway. Shout out to Dane Calloway. I would love to have him as a special guest on my new platform, and then we could be like uncensored. You know, we could talk about everything over there. Unbelievable work that he does. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to go over to Dane Calloway's channel and be like, yo, Waters Above wants to talk, make it happen. That'd be great.
What's up, fool?
Weapons free!
No! Oh man, I thought I fell. Oh, you got a good shot on me. Damn it, you bitch. I fell.
Yeah. Actually, QZ,
Damn
you're
it.
right. The
This
space
freaking
movie
guy.
I missed out on, like
The
a movie
ongoing
about
war.
colonizing another. Like, yeah, he's so right. QZ mentioned a space movie, but it's not just a space movie. It's like a space movie about how Earth is going to shit. Right? They make this movie, like, didn't they just come out with a new one with Ryan Gosling? And I looked at it and I'm like, yo, this is Ad Astra. This is 2001 Space Odyssey.
Yep.
Give up.
Again.
Give up. You're making the same fucking movie over and over
That's
and over
right.
again.
That's right.
There
That's
is
right.
no outer space. There is no colonizing Mars. Bro, ask yourself this. If we're going to colonize Mars or the moon or some other shit, then why the fuck are these guys building bunkers here on Earth?
Exactly.
Riddle me this, Riddler.
Riddle me this.
Why the fuck are they building bunkers in Hawaii? Why are they building bunkers, bro? It's a fucking scam. There is no colonizing anywhere else because there is nowhere else. They want you to make Earth feel like you're an insignificant little speck of shit, but you're not. You're God body. You're salt of the earth. You are it, bro. Anyone who's listening right now, you are everything and nothing at the same time. But this idea that you're just this one little insignificant speck that has like your meaning now has to be shrunken. See, when I said nothing, that's a powerful thing.
Yes.
Because the zero is it all. It's God. Okay? I don't want to go there right now, but my point that I'm getting to is the flying ball circus of outer space is the greatest psyop. But just be simple. Be simple. Pattern recognition is the greatest skill to have. If they are planning on leaving Terra, whatever we're called, then why are they investing and building bunkers? Seriously? Like, go look up Elon Musk's flight logs. You can literally find a tracker that will show you I'm not saying go stalk the man, but I mean, there's a way to find a quick video which shows you sped up all of his flights that he takes in a single year. He's all over Earth. Like, I mean, you would really imagine if these guys are billionaires and they're already sending people up to outer space, like you saw Jeff Bezos with this fake, space launch where somehow you can not be even go
An
through basic
astronaut. I
cosmonaut
know, and
training,
just be
and you could
going to
have,
space and shit.
like Oprah go into the inner Earth's atmosphere. It's like it's all fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. We know it's fake. It's theater. It's entertainment, but it's a basic question of if they are building bunkers, why would you imagine that there's some colonization plans and they are not obviously flexing on you and joking? It's like comedy. I'm going to end this with this. Thank you, Bridget. I appreciate you. That really means a lot. You said I'm grateful that means a lot. You said you reminded me how I can view the hard times as teachers. I've needed these tools more than ever lately. So grateful for you and them. And that's really like what my new platform is going to be all about with the weekly clarity key. It's like we have an amazing opportunity right now to do something unbelievable. I think insanely special because it's the opportunity as a community to shift our focus into building and problem solving and collaboration. And it's impossible on these platforms. And I know you can all feel it. Like you can all feel the vice grip of these platforms. I even have to be worried here about what I say for very good reasons, because without this, it's hard to communicate. It's hard to make sure that all 460 of you can make it, right? So I am just going in like full like I don't even know what to call it, like full commitment to my vision mode. I'll say it that way. I'm in full commitment to my vision mode. And I think my quote unquote purpose is to unite these conscious people from around the world. And I feel that. I feel that very deeply. And I feel guided for that. I don't even want to be the special one though. Like I just want to be the one that put in the effort to create the platform, to be the initial voice, but I really want a space for every one of you other specialists that are resonating with this truth. And even if you don't, if there's something we have here that has been transformational for you in a way, that's very meaningful, even if you don't vibe 100% with the direction the content goes or whatever, that's all good. Actually, one of my favorite things to hear is when somebody says that they don't care about crypto at all and they don't even invest in crypto, but they just love what we're doing here with these types of talks. So I've thought about that really hard over the last 2 to 3 years, and it's brought me to this place where it's like, okay, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to do it in the way where we have the control and we can ensure that anyone who joins this platform will never see ads. You will never have your data sold. So you will be in control of the privacy functions. We'll honor your privacy. We take that very, very seriously, obviously, because I'm somebody who cares about that myself. And that way you'll never be the product like you are on all the other platforms. And that's a really meaningful thing to know that we're able to create an ecosystem where it provides the sort of space for creation, for networking, for new relationships to be formed. That's going to be a possibility too, because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but there will be a dating function on the new platform. So, Bridget, I appreciate you. It really means the world to me. And I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm super grateful for every single one of you.
Right now, as you watch this, your brain is being hijacked. You think you're in control.
Whoa.
But there's a back door to your mind that 99% of
take it easy.
Of today's live stream of consciousness, there has been a major upgrade over for our mastermind community members
That's
at patreon.com/.
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
If anyone joins today, you're going to be a community just to ensure that we have the elite to make sure that the truth is censored and this is why I'm doing everything I can to bring as much value as possible at the same time as we upgrade and go through these times. So appreciate y'all. I'm going to wrap this one up. It's been 2 full hours, and I'm going to catch you all very, very soon. I'm sure catch some of y'all a little later on the Red Pill. Much love. Appreciate y'all.
That's right. Well, that was a good one. That's right. Anyway, what are we doing here? Customs. I got a sniper. I can zoom in on this thing. I'm on top of this roof here. Okay. La 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 la. I'm gonna play for about 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. We gonna play on here for 30 more minutes, baby. Pow, 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 pow. Ooh, I got a laser sniper. Sick.
Молоток!
Oh, that wasn't me.
Кройся!
It's a little off, but you know, what are you gonna do? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Валим в стороны!
Damn, who's over there?
Пацаны, еще накроют нас! Сюда, клепает меня тут! Навешают сейчас мне! Пацаны, меня щемят! Сюда, клепает меня тут! За мной пошли! Чутко ты, чутко! Ну-ка за мной все! Кройся! Пацаны, что у вас там за херня?
All gas station gate. Where? Like over there? Ah, there they go. Uh-oh. I gotta get out of here. they in here? Are they in here? I feel like someone's in here. But what do I know? Oh, nice. I take that.
В рассыпную! Вообще норм, красава!
Where did this guy die? I mean, y'all heard that. I mean, there's this guy, but... Oh, it is a freaking player. It's just dang. He's about to get me. Or what? Come on. Mine. Where's it going? How far do you think that is? Damn it, you fool. Like right in the middle of the road. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Alright. So now we got some adventure. Some adventure. Taking this guy's backpack. Alrighty then. So instead of going over there, I guess I'll go here. Crossroads. What was that? No. Idiot. 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 Damn it, you fucking bitch. Nah, I can't run over there, you stupid. Well, we definitely got some adventure. Well, there's no point in doing this now, because I got a fucking broken leg. Damn it, what the fuck? Man, this is a painful lesson. I hate this shit. Now I gotta fucking watch that guy run off of my stuff. My stuff. My box. And I gotta walk out in the middle of this street and shoot this guy's face. Damn it, man. Bitch. I'm not even gonna be able to take this any. I'm not even gonna be able to take anything. Ah, you bitch. You fucking bitch. Man. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. It makes no sense to do this now. Because even if I go over there, there's no exits over there. Crossroads. This is so boring now. God damn it. I mean, not god damn it, but damn it. That's hella far too. It's all equally far, y'all. It's alright. You know, we're gonna be here for a while. Although my 30 minutes got fucking taken by walking hella far. I only got like... now I'm only gonna be able to play one more round. Damn it, why do I have to fucking agree to do things in life? Why do I have to agree to do things in life? Son of a bitch. Damn, it's so long, this fucking walk. Like, that's probably a PM. Nah, that's just some guy. He's just, look at him. He's able to walk.
Могёшь, пацан! Валим в стороны!
Look at him just able to walk. What a great life. What a great life. Ooh, look at that backpack. Look at that backpack, backpack. Alright. Got some okay stuff. Alright. Alright. Okay. Cool stuff. Alright, we can get rid of that. on. I'll put this on. Take this. I'll get rid of this. I'll take this right here. I'll take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Give me that hat. I want this hat. Boom. Taking that, taking that. And then that's it, and we're good.
Навешай сейчас мне!
I'm gonna need someone to cover me.
Подскочите кто-нибудь, блядь! Подмогните!
How do I look? I look pretty cool.
Навешай сейчас мне! Пиздец, бля! Нога!
See you guys later. Smells like pasta over here.
Штаны покоцали! Сюда, клепает меня тут!
I can see clearly now, my legs are gone. What? Jollibee's is opening next week. When did he post that? Yes. Weberstown is, oh, Stockton, Jollibee Stockton, Weberstown is opening in on April 3rd. Join us, Pacific Avenue, Stockton, California, 9 to 12 midnight, 9 a.m. to 12 midnight for to-go and drive-through orders only. Enjoy your Jollibee's favorites and don't miss out. April 3rd, mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. When is this? Next Friday. Haha, I'll be there. Shit. What?
I'm gonna take a shower in your shower.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Nana. You. Oh yeah. Alright, so now 20 minutes later. Well, you know, at least I get to like go through the newspaper while I'm walking across freaking customs with my broken legs. What the frig, man?
Ногу ломанул!
What the frig, man? So the next signal, Muse. Muse is coming online, huh? Free bathtub. Whoa.
За мной пошли! Пацаны, меня щемят!
Where did he go? Did he hide? Is he trying to find me? Because if he is, he's gonna find it.
Ногу сломал! Навешивай сейчас мне!
I don't mean no harm, mate. Please don't kill me as I'm trying to get to this exit. That would be most sucky. That would be most unfortunate. Nothing.
Заебись, удачно зашли.
Why? Why did it take so long? Yes, Nana. Thanks. What? Thank you. Sweet. Delicious. Rice with shrimp and vegetable. I said it smelled like pasta too. Must have been the shrimp. Green beans. Pretty good. Rice. Oh yeah. I better let that cool down. Damn, it's hot. Woo. That was good. That is good. Alright, got that open, boom. Dog tags, bam. Chocolate, boom. Cola, boom. Hot, cold, boom. Bam. Now these guns, don't really need them. Armor, don't really need them. Unload ammo, unload ammo. Could use this ammo. Oh yes, thank you very much. Pistols, pistols. Putting these in the magazines now that I got 3 of them. I'm not putting this in my pistols box. Nice, look at those boxes. Ooh, stacked to the fucking brim, baby. Alright, I don't really need anything else. And I will sell everything else.
Ну что, неплохой день, господа.
I know. I tried to tell them. I tried to tell them. Lose, lose, gotta pick one. Here it goes. Oh, what does that mean? 2011. That's crazy. Why would I do that? Memories. Oh, not going on. I'm a mad. Erica Kurt sent a cease to desist order. Damn, Drewski trying to sue me over a skit. Little does she know, parody is protected. It's comedy, not defamation. Y'all gotta stop trying to take jokes to court. Yeah, that bitch is a fucking weirdo. Not Drewski, that Kirk bitch. What the fuck is that going on? What the fuck is that? Ooh, sick. Alright, focus. We're on. We are live. We're live. We're live. 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 What? Dang, is he really? No, he's not. That's a 3. Arnold isn't doing this. Stash buff. This is huge.
Hey, just in case you didn't know about the case, there's a new change where now you can put pistol cases in item case and tick case. You can also put the ballistic plate case in both of them now, which is huge. Also your streamer item case you can put inside. A toolbox you can also add in. Hey, just in case you didn't know about the case.
Nice. Oh, I know about the case. Shoot, I'm about to buy another case. Ultra Live? Ooh, what? It's that one chick. What? Eric Fritz is on here? Who's this? I feel like I've seen her before. Miss Monique. Fuck yeah. What? There's some space stuff. What the fuck? They got some space stuff going on. Whoa, they got like go-go dancers, but they're dressed like Samus. What the frick? You wanna see this? Let's see this. Who wants to see some crazy shit going down? Samus strippers. This chick's pretty bad. What? Look at her Samus titties. What the fuck? Samus titties. Look at her freaking carbonite titties. You know that sound you make with your mouth? You go boink 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 boink. This is like when you flick a comb. You know when you flick a comb? Alrighty then. So, while I listen to that. Stop it! Dude, stop it. Stop it. Stop it! Right now. Why are you acting all weird? Stop it. You could take it. It's probably because this song sucks. It's probably like, bro, this music. It's Probably like, hey, don't really need that much stuff going on here, bro. Alright, so I got to come back with all that stuff. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I got, this is all full now. Got bandages, got salwas. So I'm pretty stacked. Got an M16 right here. Pretty stacked about it. Pretty stacked. Got a flashlight already. Does this already have a flashlight? Nerd. Does it want a flashlight? Yeah. Do you want a flashlight, bro? Ah, this song's tight. I like this song. This one, I guess. It's got 2 flashlights. Never mind. Better than before. I'm better than before. I'm better than before. I'm better than before. I'm better than before. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. What time are we leaving? She said, John, oh shit. John wants to know that, what's your plan? I just got home, he wanted to know if we want to go separately or together and what time should we leave? It's 5:20. Okay, Christelle's saying 6:30. We should be at Emory. 6:30. So I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes to do stuff. Better than before. Now this song I like. Alright, so I'm taking this out. What do I want? What do I want? I'm gonna use this. SVT. Do I have any of that? SVD. SVD. Alright. So I got some heals. Gonna take one of these, gonna take one of these. Better than before. Gonna show it's better. Better, better. Gonna be better. Better than before. Gonna show it's better. Better, better. Miss Monique. Alright, let's see what happens if I do this.
It's about time you move right now. It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time, it's about time, time.
Thought he said he wanted to all go together, and we talked 6 or 6:30, but he said he was going to talk to you. Yeah, I just got home, and he asked me what was the plan, what the plan was. So I wasn't sure what you guys discussed, because I've been on the road for an hour and a half. We are good with all going together if you're ready to go home when he wants to go home. I'm thinking you guys will be riding with us if we're all going together. So we'll come pick you up about 6 or 6:15. Okay. It's about time. 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 Time. It's about time. Ugh. She's doing it. Miss Mo. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time.
It's about time you move right now. It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time you move right now.
Alright, ready? See that guy?
It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time, it's about time, time. It's about time you move right now. It's about time, it's about time, time.
I like to do that. All right, we got 10 minutes. Everybody's not in the rain, huh? Come on, bro. There's like no one here. Hello, what's up, fuck? Where? Ah, binary. Yeah, got him. Oh, I guess I got it. Well, maybe I just have to not be in practice mode. Where? Okari! Okari!
That's more like it.
Vintage culture. Now playing. Okay, bro.
That's more like it.
He walked into that shit. He's like walking backwards. This is how it moves. Okay, bro. Let's go get him. At least you think about me. That's pretty cool. What song is this though? At least you're thinking about me. Alright. Off the stove. At least you're thinking about me. Oh, you always gotta end on a scav. Well, why not? Let's do it then. You always gotta end on a scab, because a scab is a win. Oh, and you always gotta win on a win, baby, cause sometimes, well, you can't end on a loss, cause then you gave up, right? You gotta live on a win. You can't leave on a loss, cause then you lost. Then you lost. You better floss, cause your teeth are not gonna stay in your mouth for long. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh no. Don't get so high.
Пацаны, сейчас накроют нас! В рассыпную! Понятно.
Where are they? Where are they?
Валим в стороны! Вообще норм, красава! Забились все по углам, блядь, сидеть нахуй как мыши! А, подмагните!
What the heck? How could you do this to me? How could you, how could you do this to me? How could you? I was done by God chosen. I've killed you before, dude. He got me. What the heck? PMC. I did not have a good time, I guess. Yo, I'm trying to go back to that scab. Let me go back. Let me go back. Not by the hair on your chin and chin. Think again, think again. got 5 minutes to rock with y'all. You got 9 minutes to drop that, y'all. Boom. Only got 9 minutes, like it's 5 minutes. I'm running down these 9 minutes, like it's 5 minutes. Oh no, how could you do this? Whoa, 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 drop it down. Alright, that guy's going down. What is that? What's his name? Damn it! I should have stayed there. He wanted to fight. Dude, he found me in the rafters. How could you find me? How could you do this? How could you do this to me? How could you find me where you lied me? I didn't find me. Alright, y'all. He got me. He got me, Tagilla. He got me. We got a freaking thing going on, me and Tagilla. He really does not like me. That dude does not like me. That dude does not like me at all. Hecka funny. It's almost comical. It's almost comical how much that dude does not like me. I think I have enough clips to like make a video of me versus Tagilla. I think we've had enough battles to where it's like, I think he's up. I think he's got like 6 to 5 kills, if not 8 to 6 kills on mine. I think I've only killed him maybe even 4 times. I don't think I killed him that many times. I'll say 5 times. I'm gonna go ahead and say 5 times, but if it ain't in their own clip, there's no proof. You know what I mean? I gotta show the clips. All right, y'all. This has been a blast. Pun intended. This has been awesome time. Thank you, Adrian, for stopping by and chatting for a little bit. I'd like to thank Cascade for closing out the night. And who opened? Oh, Resistance. What was it? Miss Monique. I'd like to thank Miss Monique for dropping by, dropping that set. Very nice. Alright, Tarkov. This is Tarkovious Jones. Tarkovious Jones says, until next time, remember that you'll find. Ridiculous TV, signing off. Hold him tight till we should let go.